friends, welcome to Quick Learn tutorial series. In this video, I will explain you how Zener Diode work as a voltage regulator. This is lecture number 17 of Basic Electronics series. Before I discuss this topic, in my previous video, I have already explained about Zener Diode, its VI characteristic, Zener breakdown and avalanche breakdown in detail. So for detail of Zener Diode, please refer my that video. The link of that video I will give in my description box. So let's start with the topic. Zener Diode work as a voltage regulator. But before I discuss this topic, we must know about what is voltage regulator or what is the function of voltage regulator. So voltage regulator is an electrical circuit that has an ability to maintain constant output voltage, either input voltage is varying or load current is varying. It means voltage regulator is a circuit that maintains constant output voltage at the load side. Either input voltage is changing or varying or load current is changing or varying. Any one of the condition will be applied. The output voltage must be constant, or this is the function of voltage regulator. If this voltage regulator circuit is created with the help of Zener diode, that is called Zener diode voltage regulator. So this is the simple circuit diagram of Zener diode voltage regulator. Here Vin is the input voltage, Rs is the series resistance or current limiting resistance. This is the main component of the voltage regulator circuit, is called Zener diode. And we know that Zener diode always connect in reverse bias direction. So the cathode of the Zener diode is connected from the positive terminal of the supply voltage, and the anode of the Zener diode is connected from the negative terminal of supply voltage. Here Iz is the Zener current, Vz is the Zener voltage, RL is the load resistance, IL is the load current, and V not equal to output voltage. Now here I explain this circuit in detail. This circuit is also called shunt voltage regulator circuit because the main component, the control element, is connected in the shunt branch of the circuit. Shunt branch, it means the control element is connected in parallel with the load. This is load, this is the shunt branch or the parallel branch of load. So here the control element is connected. That is why it is called shunt voltage regulator. Now this variable input voltage or unregulated DC power supply is obtained from a rectifier filter circuit, and Rs is the current limiting resistor. This current limiting resistor will protect the Zener diode from large reverse bias current, and RL is the load resistance. So from Kirchhoff current law, we got this current equation I equal to IL plus Iz, where I is the input current, Iz is the Zener current, and IL is the load current. This is equation number 1. Now how Zener diode work as a voltage regulator, this will understand with the help of VI characteristic of Zener diode. So this is the circuit symbol of Zener diode. This is the circuit diagram of voltage regulator. We know that Zener diode always connect in reverse bias. So here we study the reverse bias characteristic of Zener diode. Here in reverse bias characteristic, when we apply reverse bias voltage across the Zener diode, a small current, a small reverse current flow across the Zener diode. That current is called reverse leakage current, and this current is flow due to the movement of minority carrier. But this reverse current is independent of applied reverse bias voltage. When we continuously increasing this reverse voltage across the Zener diode, a point come where the junction will be breakdown, the Zener diode will be breakdown, and a large reverse current flow across the Zener diode. This current is called reverse current. At this large reverse current, the voltage, a constant voltage maintained across the Zener diode, that is called Zener voltage or breakdown voltage, that is called Vz. And this region is called Zener breakdown region. The region between Iz minimum or Iz maximum is called Zener breakdown region. If the current is smaller than Iz minimum, this is considered as a leakage current, or if the current is greater than Iz maximum, this current will destroy the Zener diode. So to limit this large reverse bias current, here we place a series resistance RS. This series resistance is also called current limiting resistance. That resistance will protect the Zener diode from damage. So this region is called Zener breakdown region. If Zener diode is work in this region, the voltage across the Zener diode is always constant, that is Vz. So here we use the Zener diode reverse bias characteristic. This characteristic will help how Zener diode work as a voltage regulator. Now here to understand the working more effectively, here we understand some important points. These points are: first, to get effective voltage regulation, the input voltage. Here we consider the input voltage must always be greater than the characteristic voltage. If this condition is satisfied, we get effective voltage regulation. Next condition is the value of series resistance Rs must be selected in such a way it must protect the Zener diode from overcurrent. As in this condition, I equal to Iz, since IL equal to 0, it means no load condition. Or we can say that in low load condition, IL equal to 0, I equal to Iz. For effective voltage regulation, here we have taken these two conditions, that two conditions must be satisfied. Now for the operation of the voltage regulation circuit, there are basically three possible conditions we have to consider. First condition is when input voltage Vi and the load resistance RL both are constant. Second condition is when input voltage Vi is constant but load resistance RL is changing or varying. Third condition we have to consider when input voltage Vi is changing but load resistance RL is constant. So one by one all three conditions I will explain in detail. First case, we have to assume that Vi, input voltage and RL both are constant. So here this is the circuit diagram of voltage regulation circuit. Vin is the constant input voltage because here we assume that Vi is constant. So Vi is constant is this time and RL is also constant. So RL is also constant. If RL is constant, so IL is also constant. If Vi is constant, then I is also constant. Now, by the Kirchhoff current law, we got this equation, current equation, I equal to IL plus Iz. We know that if Vin is constant, input voltage is constant, then I is constant, so this is constant. RL is also constant, so IL is also constant. IL is also constant. If I and IL both are constant, then Iz is also constant. So in this condition, as per the above equation, I and IL both are constant. So Iz is also constant. So here I consider IL is also constant. This circuit remain in steady state condition. However, this condition must have to consider only for understand the working of the voltage regulation. Or we can say that in practical regulation circuit, this condition may not exist. So this is the first case. In next case, we have to consider the input voltage is varying, it means changing, and the load current is constant. Again, I will explain you. In second case, we have to consider V input is varying. Here, input voltage is variable, changing, load resistance RL is constant. So, what happened in the circuit? How we get voltage regulation or constant output voltage? Here I explain you. When input voltage is varying, there is a two possibility. One possibility is input voltage sometime it is increasing or sometime it is decreasing. So there is also two condition we have to consider. First, input voltage is increasing. In this case, when input voltage is increasing, in first case, input current is also increasing. So input current is also increasing. But this condition says RL is constant. It means this is constant. So IL is also constant. RL is constant. IL is constant. So with the help of this current equation, we can say that I is increasing because input voltage is increasing. So I is increasing. IL is constant. IL is constant because RL is constant. Okay. So what about IZ? IZ is also increasing this time. IS is increasing up to IZ maximum. Here we see this is the VI characteristic or reverse bias characteristic of Zener diode. In this reverse bias characteristic, we have to consider that the Zener diode work in reverse breakdown region. So in Zener breakdown region, the Zener current across the Zener diode increase up to IZ maximum only. If we increase Zener current more than IZ maximum, the Zener diode will be destroyed. That's why we have to increase IZ up to IZ maximum. In this condition, the voltage across Zener diode is VZ. So if the voltage across Zener diode is VZ, Zener diode connect in parallel with the load resistance RL. So the output voltage is also equal to VZ because both are in parallel. So V output is equals to VZ, a constant output voltage maintained across the device. If current increasing or decreasing, the output voltage must be constant, that is equals to VZ. Now we have to consider next case. When input voltage this time is decreasing. When input voltage is decreasing, the input current also decreasing. Input current I is also decreasing. RL is constant, IL is also constant. So with the help of this current equation, I is decreasing, IL is constant. What about IZ? IZ, current across Zener diode, also decreasing. So with the help of VI characteristic, here we see, here we decrease IZ up to IZ minimum. We have to decrease IZ up to IZ minimum only because below IZ this current is considered as a reverse leakage current. So at this point the voltage across Zener diode is VZ, and we know that Zener diode and load resistance both are connected in parallel. So the voltage across both the component is common. So if the voltage across Zener diode is VZ, so the output voltage is equals to VZ. So output voltage is again equal to VZ. So we can say that in both case A or B, the input voltage is increasing or decreasing. The Zener current is also increasing or decreasing, but the Zener voltage across the output is constant, that is VZ. So here with the help of this derivation, we can say that this circuit is work like a voltage regulator. Here we maintain constant output voltage at the load side. Now in next case, in third case, we have to consider Vin is constant. In this time, the input voltage is constant and RL is varying. It means in this case, here we provide a constant DC voltage, but the load current is varying. So in this case, again, load current having two conditions. First condition, load current may be increasing or load current may be decreasing. So here we first consider V input is constant. So I input is also constant. RL is increasing. If the load resistance is increasing this time, so the load current is decreasing because we know that I equal to V upon R. R and I both are inversely proportional to each other. So if RL is increasing, we have to consider RL is increasing. This time I is decreasing. So IL is decreasing. So here if we consider RL is increasing, IL is decreasing. Now with the help of this current equation, I is constant because V input is constant. So I is constant. IL is decreasing because RL is increasing this time. We assume RL is increasing. If RL increasing, IL decreasing. So IL decreasing. So what about IZ? IZ is increasing. To balance the circuit, IL is increasing. So with the help of VI characteristic, we have to increase IZ up to only IZ maximum. At this point, the voltage across Zener diode is VZ. If the voltage across Zener diode is VZ, output voltage is also equal to VZ because both component, Zener diode and load resistance connect in parallel. So V output is equals to Vz. Again we will prove that we have to maintain constant output voltage, that is equals to Vz. Now in next condition we have to consider RL is decreasing. This time load resistance is decreasing. And if RL is decreasing, IL is increasing, because we know that I equal to V upon R. Okay. So with the help of this current equation, I is constant, IL is increasing. So what about IZ? IZ is decreasing. We have to decrease IZ up to IZ minimum at this point. At this point, voltage across Zener diode is Vz. A constant output voltage maintained across Zener diode when current is increasing or decreasing in this region. So at IZ minimum, output voltage across Zener diode is Vz. So output voltage is also equal to Vz. So in both cases we can say that if RL is increasing or decreasing, so output voltage across load is constant, that is equals to Vz. So by this analysis we can say that if we increase or decrease the input voltage, or if we increase or decrease the load current, the output voltage must be constant. So in this way this circuit is behave like a voltage regulator. But only one drawback of Zener voltage regulator. In this Zener voltage regulator, the output voltage of this circuit is not chosen independently, because the output voltage is totally depend upon the Zener breakdown voltage. So here I explain the advantages and disadvantages of Zener diode shunt voltage regulator. So first is the advantages. The Zener diode shunt voltage regulator give a better regulation over a wide range of load current and input voltages. Next is it give higher current capability. The Zener diode shunt voltage regulator is very economical as it is low cost circuit, because here we required only 2-3 component to make a Zener voltage regulator. It is a very simple circuit. So these are the advantages of Zener diode voltage regulator. It is a simple circuit. It is a low cost circuit. It required only 2-3 component. It having high current capability, and it provide better regulation over wide range of load current and input voltages. Now next are the disadvantages of Zener voltage regulation. The first disadvantage is the internal impedance of this circuit is very high. Next is the voltage regulation is poor as compared to other voltage regulation circuit. Third is the output voltage of this type of Zener diode is not adjustable, because the output voltage is totally depend upon the Zener breakdown voltage. So output voltage is always equal to the Zener breakdown voltage. Next is it cannot be used for large load current. Next disadvantage is the efficiency of this Zener voltage regulation is poor for heavy load. Next, the DC output voltage is slightly changed due to Zener resistance, because we know that Zener diode also having an internal resistance that is called Zener resistance. So due to this internal resistance of Zener diode, DC output voltage is slightly changed. Next is change in load current produce change in Zener current. If any change in load current, the Zener current is also changing. That will change the output voltage. So these are the disadvantages of Zener voltage regulator. Now some application of Zener voltage regulation. 1 decade back, when voltage fluctuation occur, most of the home appliances just like TV, fridge get damaged. So to protect the device from damage, here we use a voltage regulator. So here at that time a large voltage regulation or voltage stabilizer here we place at the top of the fridge or at the top of the TV. But at the present time a small voltage regulation circuit is inbuilt in the equipment just like TV, fridge. In this time here we not use this type of large voltage regulation or voltage stabilizer. So To protect the device from voltage fluctuation or changing of voltage, we use voltage regulator or voltage stabilizer circuit. So this is the simple example. Now some other application in industry where we use voltage regulator. These are, first example is voltage regulation circuit is also used for low output voltage switching power supply. It is also used for current source and sinking circuits. In industry, voltage regulator is used for adjustable voltage or current linear and switching power supply. It is also used for voltage monitoring. It is also used for analog or digital circuit that require precision reference. So these are the industrial application where we use shunt voltage regulator. So hope you like the video. So for more interesting video, please like, subscribe and share my channel. For notes, please visit my website www.quick-learn.in. Keep watching, stay continue, keep sharing my videos. Bye bye.